This is Abbey Road Studios. Originally a Georgian townhouse built in 1831, in the past century this prestigious recording studio has went from strength to strength, with some of the most legendary artists and bands recording here, and in the past 89 years has turned into a pilgrimage location for fans and recording artists worldwide. Pink Floyd, Syd Barrett, Radiohead, the Beatles and U2 are just a few of the groundbreaking and progressive artists that have recorded here, along with many other artists who have developed and changed the course of music recording and production forevermore in the history of music. In 1929, the premises was acquired by the Gramophone Company, who converted it to studios. The property benefited from a large garden space behind the townhouse, which permits a much larger building to be constructed to the rear.
Feedback job.
Don't worry about that. Christ. Where would rock and roll be without feedback?
During 1958, Cliff Richard and the Drifters recorded the single Move It in Abbey Road's second studio, and it soon became a centre for rock and roll music. Between 1962 and 1970, the Beatles recorded almost all of their albums and hits using the 4-track Red mixing console within the studios. They also named their 1969 album Abbey Road after the street where the studio is located. Ian McMillan took the album's cover photograph outside the studios, with the result that the nearby zebra crossing has become a place of pilgrimage for Beatles fans. It has a tradition for visitors to pay homage to the band by writing on the wall in front of the building, even though it is painted over every 3 months. In 1970, the studios underwent another renaming, this time to Abbey Road Studios due to the Beatles making it famous. Pink Floyd recorded most of their late 1960s to mid-1970s albums here, including Dark Side of the Moon, returning only in 1988 for mixing and overdubbing of subsequent albums. In 2012, with the takeover of EMI, the studio became the property of Universal Music. And overall, the history of this building, along with all different records produced here, which we have only scratched the surface of, along with the history of the location, means that this is definitely worth the hype and interest from producers and music fans worldwide.